Hi, this is Unsamashi, and this is a pick a card reading on what should my focus be on. So hopefully this message finds you guys at the right time. We're going to do 3 readings, reading number 1, 2, and 3. So reading number 1 is associated with the Moonstone Prism. Reading number 2 is associated with this blue goldstone. And reading number 3 is associated with the amethyst crystal that I've got. If you'd like to look at all of them, you can go ahead and pause here. Hopefully I got that. Hold on, there we go. Sorry. Alright. So you can go ahead and click the timestamps in the description box below to just go to your reading. Of course, you can listen to reading 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3, whatever you want to do, so long as it resonates for you. And all that being said, hopefully you guys clicked the timestamp by now. And for those of you listening, if you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, 30-minute readings are $20, 45-minute readings are $35, and an hour-long readings are $45. So you can check the description box below for how to send payment and how to email me and everything. And all that being said, thanks for listening to those messages. We're going to go ahead and get started with reading number 1, the Moonstone Prism. What should my focus be on? Okay, this card. Release. Wow. So yeah, this definitely seems to be a time of transition. Maybe you should focus on setting intentions for what does work. I feel like maybe lately you've been going through certain experiences where you're like, okay, I've been living this sort of lifestyle, this sort of reality, and I made it this far, but I want something different now. I want a different reality. Let's release the stuff that did not work so I can allow the stuff that will work to come in. So we are the creators of our realities. Your intentions are actually very powerful. So this is, of course, just an idea, but you could write down what you want in your life and write it as though you already have it. That's called setting intentions and manifestation. So if you write stuff like, I have $1,000. I already have it. It's on its way. It's here. I have it, Then you don't have to think about that anymore, and you just trust it. And that's manifestation. It's pretty much as simple as that. You can write it in forms that are very positive, that don't have any words of doubt or fear. So like if you write I can, or I will, or I have, those are all very positive. If you say something like I wish or I hope, they're positive, but that brings in the idea like that these are ideas that could not happen. That's just wishing and hoping, which is not bad at all. It's good to have hopes, dreams, much how we can evaluate hopes and fears and stuff. But to manifest and create, it's really good to set like certainty into your intentions. So instead of hoping for like a healthy spine, I'm using myself as an example, I'll write like I have a healthy spine. I will manifest a healthy spine. I will manifest a healthy body. I will manifest more love, abundance, and support. Stuff like that. I have love, abundance, and support. I have everything I need. Those kinds of statements. So that can help you release as well. Because when you do that, with releasing, what happens sometimes is like now you have all this space. And you're like, well, now that I've let go of doing stuff or spending my time and energy with that, what am I supposed to do? Well, you get manifesting, and then it just kind of comes in, which is actually very exciting. So that seems to be something Spirit says is a good thing to focus on at this time. With hope, with the star. So yeah, release negativity and also let go of your hopes. Not like don't have hope, but like let's say you're hoping for that new car. Now it's like, like when you like throw a penny, like and make a wish by throwing it down a well or something, and it's like it's just like that. That's like, see, this person's like, think of this as like your wish, and then it's like release it and let that wish be heard by the universe. And then all you have to do where it flies off, you just kind of like let it do its thing, and you like pretend that this is the moon up there or the star or whatever that is, and it's like, see this person like looking up, guiding themselves by like looking at the stars. So it's like release whatever your hopes are by like maybe writing it onto paper, or just knowing that you want that and that it's yours, so you let it go. Stuff like that. That seems to be what your focus is for reading number 1. So they're going to be really short messages, but hope that resonates with you guys. That was reading number 1. I'm sending so much love and light. Thank you for listening, and I might see you in the other readings. If not, take care. Alright, reading number 2, the Blue Goldstone. What should my focus be on? So these are going to be pretty brief messages. What should your focus be on? Communication seems to be what your focus should be on, with patience. Communication and patience. So, with pause. This is a very slow energy. It's very similar to reading 1. Reading 1 was about releasing stuff so then you can make wishes and stuff. This seems to be like a continuation if any of you came over from reading 1. If not, obviously totally fine. These are also like separate messages too, of course. Yeah, the Green Man. This is about taking action and moving forward. So this is like communicate what you want, and then trust that your communication is clear and open. Trust that whatever it is that you want to move forward with, that it's going to happen, but you have to allow patience and pause. You have to allow this time to move yourself forward. So this is like move forward, and once again, a message I'm getting is release negativity. Release any doubt that what it is that you're trying to manifest might not manifest. It will. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, it will happen. It will manifest. A good quote I heard from a channel I was watching recently is the universe just agrees with you no matter what. If you're like, this is hard, the universe will agree and communicate that back. Yes, this is hard. But if you're like, okay, this is fluid, this is easy, this is no resistance, the universe will respond and agree with that. If you're like, I have certain things like manifesting, I have time, I have patience, the universe will manifest to you time and patience. It will manifest whatever it is you communicate with it. So Spirit's saying what your focus should be on is your power of creating, doing work without actually having to do anything different than what you're doing right now. But you are, because what you're doing different is communicating that, setting those intentions, and trusting and manifesting it. Of course, you can already be doing that, but what I mean is like, for example, like I can write for an intention for myself. I have $300,000. I've manifested $300,000. I will manifest $300,000. It is here. Boom, manifested, right? Now, that's what this is saying. And then it's like, start taking steps. So it's like, I'm not going to be taking steps trying to find $300,000. That's pretty hard to do, you know? But I am going to take steps of like, okay, like maybe I'll feel guided to start a business. Stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, I can see how that can get me that. Or maybe I don't even, like I just do my own life and somehow $300,000 just shows up on my doorstep, you know? That's basically manifestation. And I know that sounds pretty extreme. Obviously, if that sounds difficult to believe, start small. Start with manifesting smaller things. You can manifest signs. Like I will manifest synchronicities, signs that I'm on the right path, you know? Whatever it is that you want. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be really super tangible things. It can be a state of mind. It could be more peace. It could be support from others. I will manifest more support. I will manifest more love. Things like that. And it seems the key to your success right now with this is this time of pause. So when you have a time of pause, that means you have time to think and set intentions. If you don't have time to think and set intentions, that means you're either stressed out, you're really busy, or you're just putting a lot of time and energy into all these other things. That's why releasing those things can be very good, because that gives you the space to allow new things into your life. So, yeah. I'm also seeing this card behind here. The answer is yes. And so I'm getting the answer is yes, as in like you will find your way to manifest whatever it is you're looking for through this patience and through this time of pause. Like there is a way to move forward even when it seems like there's nothing to do with certain paths. When you reach dead ends, set intentions to find something new, and then pathways will open up. So if you ever reach a dead end, it's not like now you have to start all over. It's more like, no, you just have to say like open sesame, basically, and then more possibilities will reveal themselves. So I hope that made sense for what you should be focusing on at this time, or not should, but just something that you can focus on that would probably be really good at this time. Pretty brief, but I'm saying so much love and light, and peace out. All right, reading number 3. This is the amethyst crystal. So what should my focus be on? So all the messages are pretty similar. So let's see what reading 3 is. Mute. Focus on, once again, manifesting. Focus on releasing old energy to allow new space to fill you. New energy to fill you. Like what it is that you want. So maybe we just all got out of recent karmic cycles at this time, or whenever you're hearing these messages. And this is the perfect time for you to choose not to fill yourself back with those karmic situations, but to say, I deserve new, better things, or more good stuff. You know, maybe things are already good, and this is just saying like, now you have even more space for more good stuff to manifest. So your focus should be on knowing that you have a lot of open space energetically right now. You're kind of like, you're very open to receiving any sort of energy. So be careful of what you want to invite. So maybe write intentions. What do you want in your reality? What do you want to be experiencing with your reality right now? If you write those down, set those intentions with I want, I have, I can, really positive words, you will manifest them. It's about having confidence that you can manifest whatever you believe in and not having any sort of doubt. Summer. So, warmth. Yeah. This is like, now that there's open space, you don't need to worry about where is that new energy going to come from. Time, the sun, it'll flow into you. You set the intentions, and then magically from the sun or something, that will fill you and like fill you with that, and it'll give you ideas, it'll give you direction, like guidance, stuff like that. So I'm just seeing like this is a really transformative period for you right now that's really, really positive. And I'm just seeing like by summertime, or by like 1 or 2 seasons from now, if it's not like winter for you where it is for me, but just like in a couple seasons, or maybe by summer, or maybe it is summer, that this is signifying that this warm period of time is filling this empty space. So what should your focus be on with that in mind? 7 of Cups. Your focus should be on what is it that makes you feel like this? What is it that makes you feel like you don't have what you need? Because you have everything. Energetically, you are everything. You are the universe. I know we all have different circumstances, so I can tell that there's a lot to focus on that is quite painful, or, those challenging experiences of loss. This is the card, 7 of Cups. It says mourning. And so what you should focus on is what is the feeling that's coming out when you keep thinking about everything that makes you feel perhaps empty like this, or makes you feel sad, or makes you feel lost or confused or unheard from the universe. Maybe you've been saying stuff to the universe, but you feel like your messages is being not heard. Well, that's the trick. If you feel your message is not being heard, then it's not being heard, Kind of like in a TV show when there's like that side character that does a spell, but they don't do it with confidence. But then there's another character where they do it with so much confidence and like the wind swirls around. I'm thinking of a literal scene I was watching the other day, so sorry, that was really specific. But like, you know, I've been watching Charmed, the reboot, and totally fine if you guys haven't heard of it or if it's not your show, but I think it's really cool. I really like the reboot. Anyone disagrees, I'm more than happy to defend the reboot of Charmed. But basically there's like this scene where this person, she's like, hear this, I have 3. Like, she's just so confident with her power. You know, that's true, like, trust that you're a manifester. So I'm getting like, what you should focus on is what is it inside that's making you feel like you don't have that confidence or that you don't have that ability to create what you want. That warm sort of energy. So that seems to be what your focus is about. That's a part of your journey right now. Yeah, you're just going through this. You really gotta basically trust the process. Trust the journey. Yeah, this is the Death card, 13, the journey. And this is the Fool card, the Wanderer. So there's a very similar wandering journey, you know. So I'm just getting that it's okay to explore those thoughts and feelings and trust that you have the ability to choose different. You know, it can sound really scary to think like, what if I've been creating all these things from happening, or been creating all these things that are happening in my life? Technically, on a like spiritual mindset, that's basically what it is, yes. But it's just as simple as that too. You can literally write down what experiences you want. Your belief, your intention setting, that stuff matters. So if you write, I can't, or I wish this, or I hope this, or stuff that you don't want to happen, hopefully this doesn't happen, I wish this doesn't happen, stuff like that, that relieves room for doubt that maybe the opposite of what you want could occur. You need to write sentences or form beliefs where that's the only thing that can occur. And when you do that, the outcome doesn't matter, correct? Because it's the intention. So an example is I can, I will, I have. So I can have peace. I will manifest peace. I will manifest more peace. I have love, abundance, and support. You know, versus like, I hope I have love and support. Or I hope I don't lose this. You know, that gives you the doubt, the possibility that you could lose it, you know. Or I hope that I get 10 million bucks. That gives you the possibility that you could not get 10 million bucks. So try to form intentions that give you certainty and confidence. And so if your issue right now is feeling like you don't have that confidence, maybe that's where you start. I have confidence. I am confident. I will manifest more confidence and support into my life. You will manifest that one way or another. If it doesn't manifest super well within, it'll show through a reflection by meeting a kind stranger, by meeting your next soul family member, or maybe that person who now you feel like there's someone who's really treating you with more support than you've ever experienced before. Stuff like that. You can manifest those things. You can manifest your way out of boredom. This is something I'm seeing as well, because that's right behind this card. You can manifest during boredom. You can manifest during your period of rest if you're in a period of pause right now. So that seems to be your focus. Focus on knowing that this is a period of transition. Pay attention to like recognizing like, I have been changing a lot. Yes, it's chaotic, but it seems everything falling apart is all the stuff that I didn't really want in the first place. So it might have something to do with this feeling of emptiness or lack, if you are feeling that at all. But whatever that feeling is, that's the stuff that you're releasing, allowing space of fullness, filling your cup, stuff like that. So maybe, and as another just general thing to focus on, could be your heart chakra. If you search up heart chakra meditation, or if you all would like to join me right now, this is the end of the reading. Thank you all for listening. If you'd like to join me right now, go ahead and put maybe your left hand or both your hands over your chest. Go ahead and feel your heartbeat. That heart, that little guy is pulsating and you know, giving life to your body at this time. So maybe focusing on your heart right now could be really good. That could be a literal thing, like health-wise, but that can just be like also very just like, get into your heart and out of your mind. If your head feels like this, maybe you need to listen to your heart. There's no way your heart's going to feel empty or silent. You're going to feel it beating. And if there's something like that, then there's some heartache in there to focus on as well. This morning, this feeling seems to be rooted into where your heart is. So focusing on your heart chakra could be really good at this time. So hope that all resonated. Kind of went on a tangent there, but thank you for listening to these messages. I'm sending so much love and light. Take care, everybody. Peace out.